Sitting at home,
looking for my video games.
guess you could call us.
Alright guys,
Video
welcome back to Vidya
Bros.
Bros.
It didn't even touch me, it somehow killed me. Asshole. So, yeah, they're pissed about that, and they think it's just because it has women in it. They don't think it's because of the fact that the script is shit.
Whatever happened to that third Ghostbusters movie that was supposed to come out?
Oh, they talked about that many times, and that got canceled. After a while, they kept saying, and Dan Aykroyd, the guy that played Ray Stantz, you know, obviously one of the Ghostbusters. He kept saying, "Oh, we're gonna start the script soon," and it went to the point where he was saying this for like over 3 years of being like, "Oh yeah, we're gonna start it soon. We're gonna start it soon," and it's like it happened in like 2010, 2011, and 2012 of 3 different times where he was saying it, that they were gonna start writing the script soon. All 3 predictions he was wrong. And then after Harold Ramis died in 2014, then all chances of it were just down the toilet.
And that's why they rebooted it, I guess, with girls.
People were joking about it at the time, saying, "Oh god, what if there's gonna be a reboot one day?" Well, no one's laughing about it now.
I don't get the point of reboots anymore. It doesn't seem like they're...
Some of them are just for cash grabs.
Yes, and then I understand that. And I mean, like, all the reboots that I've seen so far, they're all only there because of the merchandise that's available. Because it once was good and still is good, and they're gonna keep selling merchandise no matter what. And then they're gonna reboot it and sell the same merchandise over again for that new reboot. And it's never gonna end. That's what I hate. That's what I hate with reboots, though. It's just like, oh,
reboots are getting like kind of ridiculous now.
Like, oh yeah, we can sell merchandise. That's the only reason why we're doing it.
Pretty much.
Just like the
looking at you, Ben 10.
Like the Powerpuff Girls reboot.
Looking at you, Ben 10.
Oh yeah, I fucking hate that shit now. Like I told to Brandon before, though, like the Ben 10 is getting an actual reboot now of the entire series.
It's just the same show, but like their characters kind of like chibi, like with Teen Titans Go.
Yeah, but what I don't understand is though, it has like with Teen Titans Go. I'm not saying like these shows are good. Teen Titans Go and the Powerpuff Girls reboot.
At least there was more of a reason for those shows.
Like they're not good, but there was no reason for them either, technically. But at the same time, they rebooted them. And in a way that they had different stories. The same idea, the same characters, but different stories to make it fresh and new. But it didn't work out, of course, because both the shows sucked. And apparently, I'm going to get into this afterwards, but Teen Titans did something actually pretty cool. Sort of. And I'll talk about that in a little bit, but,
Isn't there going to be a crossover with the new Powerpuff Girls and Teen Titans Go?
Yes.
What the hell?
Don't question it. But, what I'm saying, though, is, like, those shows, they had different stories and different episodes and stuff from the original series. I mean, the Powerpuff Girls 2016 reboot is supposed to stay true to the original idea, that they're crime fighting and whatnot, but they're doing less crime fighting than they are, actually, than they should be doing, which is okay, I guess. They're not doing a total Teen Titans Go thing here, where they're doing like crime fighting every 30 episodes or whatever.
Hey Jeff.
What?
What did Link say when Ganondorf tried to capture Zelda?
What?
Leave her alone.
Ha ha ha.
Get it? Because I was fighting levers?
Ha ha. So, as I was saying though, I mean, like...
Ooh, more arrows.
I'm gonna get back to my point. Those shows had different stories, and that's okay if they do them right. But Teen Titans Go, of course, and the Powerpuff Girls 2016 reboot, of course, did not do justice, and they suck. But Ben 10.
Oh, I'm gonna be all stealth throughout this part, but you can continue your story.
But Ben 10, and I'm not talking about Alien Force, Omniverse,
or Ultimate Alien, or the original show,
or any of the movies that came out
which were awful.
Yes, but I'm talking about the original Ben 10 that came out in like 2004 or whatever it was.
It came out in like 2006.
2006. That is actually getting an official reboot. But what I hate though about this is that it's going the exact same route that the Powerpuff Girls did. And that since Teen Titans Go fucked up because they apparently don't know what the fuck they're doing, and Warner Brothers is making that, which Warner Brothers made the original Teen Titans in the beginning.
Which was classic.
Yes, but then you had the Powerpuff Girls, who was made and developed and created all by one guy, Craig McCracken, except
genius.
A genius. But then Cartoon Network, for some fucking stupid ass reason, decided to reboot the series. And you know what I never understood?
Why they chose to do it without Craig McCracken.
Well, did you ever actually watch any of the episodes?
Of what?
The Powerpuff Girls, the new one.
I've seen like clips of them, but I've never actually watched it because I'm actually really terrified to be honest.
I'm telling you, don't. Cause I told you, I watched the very first episode when it came out.
I'm just terrified to see how awful it is.
Well, I mean, I watched the very first episode when it came out for free on iTunes, and I was able to download it. But for some reason or another, and I don't understand why, and Craig McCracken has pointed this out multiple times, he is not part of the show.
People keep asking him.
Yeah, he's not part of the show, and he had
leave him alone.
Like, he said it on Twitter. He said it on his on a Tumblr page also that he has, because he said before that he could not and would not do the show because of the way it is. Plus, he wanted to do the show in the first place, but he couldn't do it because of the fact that he was under contract by Disney
for Wander Over
Yonder. So he was not able to even start or go into the project whatsoever, to even go into the show anymore. Even though, I don't know, even they're gonna get a second season and whatnot, because it's doing so bad in the ratings right now. But, beside that, he's working on another project, so he's not part of the show. He does not want that, he doesn't even want to acknowledge the existence of that show anymore. Because of how bad it is. And he said that he had friends that worked on the original show, apparently, like, a little bit, that are trying to make the show as true as possible. But, of course, they can only do so much because Cartoon Network executives have more authority over them than anything. So they get to say what goes and what doesn't go. So apparently that went out, and the show went downhill. But what I did not understand, and explain to me this, because Wikipedia on the Powerpuff Girls reboot 2016 said the show was based off of the creation of Craig McCracken, right?
Mm-hmm.
But when you watch the first, and I've only seen the very first episode, mind you, so I don't know if they changed it or not. Don't get me wrong here. But in the very, very first episode of the reboot, at the very end of the show, the credits go on and it says specifically created by Craig McCracken. Explain that.
Wait, the new show actually says it?
And the very end is like created by Craig McCracken.
Are you fucking joking? That's such a lie.
I'm not joking. This is what I'm telling you. This is the fucking bullshit that they try to claim up, because no one wants to look into it. Because most people out there are just fucking fans of the original show. Don't give a fuck about the new show. Well, I don't give a fuck about the new show, but I'm saying they're just mindless, dumbass kids out there. Don't know anything else. And you know what? They'll be like, hey, I used to watch a little bit of the old show. I know Craig McCracken made it. So guess what? We're gonna slap his name on the show, and guess what? It's gonna be good.
Nope.
Good marketing, right? Not even. But back to my original point, though. Like I said, both Teen Titans Go and Powerpuff Girls had their own stories. They tried to do it, but it didn't work out. But Ben 10, the original show Ben 10, is getting an official reboot made by Cartoon Network Studios, not by the original creator of the show. Number one. Number two, they're probably...
Wait, so Man of Action's not even behind it?
Apparently not. But we have to see.
What the hell?
We have to see what happens.
Because that's the team that made that show, and they also made Generator Rex, which I hope to God that show doesn't get rebooted. I actually started watching it recently, and today I started Season 2, and that show is phenomenal.
I heard that was really good.
Plus, if you like punk music, it's up your alley, because a lot of times in shows, they'll just have punk music playing.
Yep.
It's very punk-esque.
But what I feel like it's gonna be the exact same way the Powerpuff Girls reboot is. That they're just making it because the original show was amazing, the story was amazing, and everything behind it was amazing.
And it was nice and simple. Yes,
but the whole idea of the whole entire general thing of the show was it was amazing, and it sold a lot of merchandise, and people loved the show. But that's the only reason why they're rebooting it, probably because they're gonna sell more merchandise and shit, and just for a cash grab. And I hate that because when you reboot something or make something just for a merchandise or a cash grab, that means you're putting no effort into the plot, the story, the execution, or anything. Especially the bullshit that's been going on with Powerpuff Girls, how they've been fucking up so bad with certain shows and whatnot, with certain episodes and whatnot, and Cartoon Network blaming the writers on this and blaming the animators on it when they could have fucking reviewed the entire episodes beforehand and fixed it themselves. But no, they didn't give a fuck because they just wanted to let it out to the public so they can get the money as fast as they can, because they know they fucked up and they need the money. They need to recuperate the money back from their mistake.
Let's play a little game here. The lazier the writer, the faster the paycheck.
Okay. Okay. Example 1. Okay, here's how we play. I give you an example.
Nostalgia critic.
Let's play. I'll give you an example, and then you give me your reaction.
Good joke. You said let's play.
Yeah. So, well, we talked about this on the show, I think, about the transgender issue episode.
I didn't even see it, but I heard it failed on every aspect.
Well, you know why it failed?
Why?
Because it failed because of the fact that the actual writer of the episode clearly stated and specifically told the media and everyone that asked her specifically multiple times that the episode was not to depict transgender issues whatsoever.
See, that's just very misleading. Why? I don't understand it.
No, but listen. It was a girl, mind you this. I don't remember who her name was, but she specifically told everyone that
into Arbiter's ground we go.
But she told everyone specifically the show was not made for about transgender issues. It was made for something else. I forget what she said though. But
money.
But no, listen. This is why the show is fucked up. The only reason why the show was promoted as a transgender issues is because of the fact that the executives of Cartoon Network, the people behind the show of Cartoon Network, of the reboot, the actual heads of the show.
Yeah.
Not the writer, but the heads of the show specifically did not look at the script and word by word and go through the whole entire thing. They just looked at the show after they created it, not the show, the episode, and then told everyone and portrayed it as a transgender thing, and the transgender issued episode. So
basically, they just glossed over it.
Exactly. Like I said, the writer had nothing to do with anything that promoted the transgender issues being a thing. It was not meant to be transgender issues. It was not meant to look like it was. It was not meant to have anything close to transgender issues. But the fucking people that are in charge of running the show and producing and getting the episode out of there told everyone that it was about transgender issues.
See, I don't understand why they would let one person say one thing and then have everyone else just do the other.
Like I told you, there's some effort into the show, but I'll admit that it seemed to be there's some effort into the show a little bit. But, I mean, you can only go so far as to do your own job until someone else higher above you fucks you over.
So there's probably like only one person behind the whole show that's actually trying. Well, everyone else is.
I mean, I've never seen the episodes, but I can't tell you if the episode, even though it wasn't, like I said, it wasn't made for about transgender issues. I can't tell you that it's good or bad. So, like even though the entire show in general is bad, I just can't tell you if that episode itself is bad or not. So it doesn't matter. If she might have fucked up the entire episode, but still did her job correctly though.
Okay. Alright, so we can't go walking across because we'll sink. We gotta be Wolf Link for this. We can even open up doors with Wolf Link. Minda uses her grabby hand part of her hair to do it.
We're gonna have to save this soon.
Yeah, we will.
Because it's already 40 minutes in.
What?
Yep.
Alright, well, first, before we do anything, I already put my lantern out. Brought it out, because I couldn't see anything.
But what I want to also talk about, because we're on the subject of reboots, is that the Rise and Fall of Nickelodeon has posted a very good discussion question on Facebook, like a week ago or so. I don't remember exactly when.
I think one of the worst reboots I've ever seen was the RoboCop reboot that came out like 3 years ago or so.
We saw that.
Wait, you were with me when I saw it?
Yeah, me, you, and Kevin, remember?
I thought I saw it. No, well, Anthony was with me when I saw it.
Well, I think you saw it a second time, probably.
I don't know.
I saw it. I remember seeing it.
I don't think I saw it with you. I saw it with Anthony, and afterwards, me and him were just saying how bad it was. At least it's, like, forgettably bad, though. It was just like, alright, well, let's make cash grabs for making reboots. Let's try making RoboCop. Nope, did not work out. And also, I heard the Total Recall reboot was just as bad as the original, but
well,
I didn't see that either, so...
I mean, I liked the original a little bit. It wasn't terrible, but I never saw the reboot one either.
So you know how these pose are usually optional as like a side quest to kill them?
Yes.
Well, all the pose we're gonna find in this dungeon, we actually have to kill to progress through the game. And there's like a total of 4 of them. We just killed one of them, so there's gonna be 3 left through this dungeon we need to find. They're all like hiding. You need to kill all of them to open up the big door that is in front of us.
As I was saying before, though, the Rise and Fall of Nickelodeon had a very good discussion question on his Facebook page.
That door right there.
And it was really interesting about it. How he was saying, are reboots/remakes and worth it anymore?
That sounds like a topic Nostalgia Critic would make for a short editorial video.
Yeah, but like, are they worth it anymore? Because it seems like he was saying how most of them are just made for cash grabs, and the only one he seemed, and he was also saying like, what do you think is like a revival show or a reboot? That's what he said it was, like revival/reboots.
Yeah.
And like, and he was saying how the only thing that makes any sense whatsoever.
Oh, we collected a new heart container.
From like anything that he's seen so far. The only thing that makes absolute sense is the Samurai Jack revival.
Well, yeah, because that show basically never ended.
No, but it never got canceled. The guy behind it just ended it because he didn't have anywhere to go with it. But then he found out that you know that these things are happening, and he can actually bring it back. Since Cartoon Network doesn't want to fucking do their job and have good ideas anymore, so they had to scrap the idea and bring it all the way to Adult Swim.
Yeah, so it's gonna be on Toonami, along with like how new anime shows usually are now. Like,
is it actually gonna be on Toonami, or is it just gonna be on Adult Swim itself?
Toonami is basically Adult Swim on Saturday nights.
Okay.
So it's on during the time Adult Swim normally is, but only on Saturdays. And that's when they'll play anime, like, all night. Like, they'll play a new anime, like Space Dandy or Attack on Titan, stuff like that.
Oh, speaking of that very quick, because I'm sorry I'm going off topic here, but go very quick. Attack on Titans got delayed until 2017 now, for the second season. Are you
fucking joking?
No, I'm not.
I was waiting so long for freaking season 2.
Well, they had production issues and stuff, apparently, so they're delaying it to 2017 now.
Meanwhile, freaking One Punch Man is coming back, like, in November.
But that's a whole different studio, though, so you can't blame one show coming back and another show getting delayed because of different studios. No, yeah, I know, but my point being, a newer anime is coming back quicker than one that came out before it. I mean, that stuff happens sometimes.
By the way, I want to read a comment here I took a picture of the other day for that whole controversy. It was something from, have you ever heard of the YouTuber Total Biscuit?
No, I have not.
He's not, like, making videos anymore because he has, like, cancer. He was a British Let's Player. He made a very good point on the video James Rolfe did of his video saying he's gonna do a non-review of the Ghostbusters reboot. And listen to this. If you're upset that somebody is electing not to see a movie that they didn't enjoy the trailer of, you might want to rethink your life a little bit. How privileged someone must be if they can spend all day worrying about such little things. If you have the gall to call James sexist for not wanting to see a shitty reboot, then take my advice. Go fuck yourself. That is the one and only answer to these people. Go fuck yourself. Don't bother trying to reason with the unreasonable. You can't reason someone out of a position they didn't reason themselves into. Don't bother trying to defend yourself. The burden of proof is on the accuser. Don't bother arguing. Don't bother putting together videos painstakingly pointing out why don't like it. It's a fucking dumb movie. It doesn't matter. None of this matters. The people defending it on the basis of sexism are either shills or crazy. Do you want to waste your time on this planet arguing with people like that? No, of course you don't. Get on with your life. Do something else. It's about time everyone stopped indulging maniacs with even a second of their time. All they want is attention. Hell, I feel bad even writing this. Crazies can go fuck themselves. Let them rant. Who cares? Ultimately, the only thing that matters is tickets sold. Exercise your right as the customer and don't buy tickets to see shitty movies. Or if you maybe like the look of it, go see it. That's all it comes down to. Nothing more, nothing less. You know what would be a better use of your time? Watching the original again. And I agree completely, and last I checked when I took this picture, it's probably a lot more now, because he was pretty big. He had 5,640 likes.
Wow.
No thumbs down to that comment, and he had 295 replies. Definitely he has more likes and replies by now, since I saw that comment. But that's a very good point he brought up.
Yeah, you know what I wanna say about that, though? And
kudos to Total Biscuit for that.
Yes. But you know what I want to say that goes along with that?
What?
I actually hate people that decide to waste their time and say, you know what, they see a trailer, right? And they're like, okay, I fucking hate this, I don't like it, it's not the same as the original, I don't like it, blah blah blah, this and that, blah blah blah, and then they start hating it. But then when the movie comes out, they buy a ticket because they know they're gonna hate it anyway. But they wanna see how bad it is, and they go watch to see how bad it is, and then they still complain how bad it is after the fact they went to go watch it because they knew it was gonna be bad in the first place.
Yeah, I guess it's just to see if they were right about how bad it is, and either that or to keep an open mind and be like, I might be wrong. This might be good.
Yeah, but listen, nowadays there's like very few movie theaters out there that are low-end movie theaters, and you're going to be spending up to at least $17 on a ticket. You're wasting at least $17 to $20 on a ticket just so you can go see a crappy movie, when you can go and buy the DVD, which has extra shit into it, later on when it comes out, for the same price.
Or you can use the Amazon Fire Stick and use that Kodi program to watch it for free.
That too. I mean...
Which my brother has, so... But we'll continue this topic in the next episode.
Yep. Peace out, guys. Hey, guys. If you like what you saw in that video, please check out our latest series, To the Left. I hope you enjoy it. Also, if you want more hilarious videos, please check out our other series down below. I'm sure you will enjoy that as well. And last but not least, please hit that subscribe button. The more subscribers we get, the more content we can provide. Thank you, and I hope to see you in the next video. Peace.